area that I'm standing on 30 years ago was nothing but blinding desert. Today, it's the vibrant and growing community of Netzer Hazani. Named after the Minister of Social Action, Hazani, the community boasts 84 families, or 800 people, 14 of them in the last couple of years, including member of Knesset, Effie Itam. If you visit this great place, you have to start with Anita Tucker. Anita was an original resident here almost 30 years ago, and she truly is the spirit of Netzer Hazani.
First day that I lived here, I climbed up on the highest sand dune and I looked around in every direction in a bird's eye view. And what do I see? No one. There were no Arabs, no Jews. There was no one to see in a bird's eye view from here.
When the Ministry of Agriculture sent the Jews here to farm the land, did the Arabs attack? Anita says no.
Yeah, and so the second day, what happens? The Mukhtar of Dir al-Balach from the northwest side comes over the sand dune. At that time it was a little sleepy town, now it's a big city. From this direction comes the Mukhtar of Khan Yunis, sleepy little city, now we hear about it in the news every day. Both of them come with bread and salt in their hands to welcome us. We were 9 families and 2 bachelors, and they say, welcome, we're so glad you came. Maybe there'll be some work for our people. This was in 1976. Maybe there'll be some work for our people. They haven't had any work since Egyptian days.
One important point of distinction here. When this land was originally settled by Anita and others like her, the Arabs laughed at them.
You Jews are crazy. Don't you know that this is the cursed land? And I say to him, oh no, how come you know that? The Ministry of Agriculture didn't know that. They sent us down here to grow vegetables. And he says, listen, I know this because we call in our tradition this area El Drara. And he says that the last people that grew anything here were Abraham and Isaac. So from him we learned about our Jewish roots here.
With all this talk of disengagement, you would think these people would be packing up. On the contrary, new crops are coming in and being planted. There is no quitting going on here. Okay, so we've seen the technical side of the farming operation, but what is it about this place that makes them a community?
If I have a celebration, a wedding, a bar mitzvah, a brit, a circumcision, this is my family. These are every wedding that someone has from this community. Every single person, we're 84 families today, over 500 people, every single person is invited to their wedding.
So, to sum it all up, Netzer Hazani is a fantastic mix of world-class produce farming and a close-knit Jewish community.
So here's your celery.
Oh, todah rabah.